Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you like to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, then please do. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Stratford haul. So recently I went to Stratford, so in this video I'm going to be showing you what I got. Before I start, I got a few disclaimers. So firstly, the first disclaimer is that I am sorry if you're seeing this light around me. It's when I did my spin the last time I was in this room and I did a video. It's not until I was editing the video that I realised that there was a ring around my neck from the light, so I apologise about that. But I have to film in this room because I can't film in the other room, and the lighting is better in this room. Two, if you see me finding myself like doing this, it's because I've been walking up and down the stairs, bringing the stuff, so that's why I'm filming myself. The second thing is that I wanted to film this video earlier, but because I was doing stuff, I haven't. And the last disclaimer is if I seem very tired, I am. If I seem very tired, it's because I am, but I wanted to film this video because I have other videos planned, and there's another reason why I wanted to film the video now, which I'll mention more later. If I seem tired, it's because I am. It's been a long day and a long week, but I'm excited to film this video, and it's been a while before. It was a while since I've been to Straford, so I'm glad that I got to go again. So the first thing I'm going to start, I have 3 bags today to show you guys. So I've got this bag, this bag, and this bag. So I'm going to start with this bag because that's the one I got the most stuff from. So I got a lot of books, and you'll probably if you've been on my channel before, you would know that I normally buy Funko Pops, a lot of Funko Pops, not a lot of books, but a lot of these books I've been recommended to read them, and I'm trying to get more into reading, so that's why. And a lot of books were on sale, so they would buy one get one half price, so I couldn't help myself. I went into the shop twice. The first time we were in there for a while because we were looking around for books, thinking about which books we should get, and some of them were hard to find because they wasn't in alphabetical order, they were in sections, so like for example, sci-fi, romance, and kind of stuff. So yes, and that's why. But when I finish showing all of the stuff I got, at the end I'm going to talk about other books that I want to get, because there's some books that I wasn't able to find because I went to 2 bookshops and I wasn't able to find them in those bookshops. But I'll get those books more later on because I want to save a bit more money, and there's other stuff I want to buy. For example, I want to get some of Nat Holland's merch, so for his new album. So I want to get some of that. I want to pre-order some of that, but that will be later on. So once I buy those books, then I won't be buying any more books until I read all of these ones, because I already have books that I need to read. But I got 2 sections next to me. So on this side is the one from the first bookshop we went into, and on this side is the second bookshop we went into. So the first bookshop is called Toys, which is this one. Is this receipt? It's this receipt, and then the works is this one, and then the second time I went to Toys is this one. So I asked one of the workers to see if they can find it for me because we were in the shop for a while, and the second time I was just going in to look for one book because I said to myself, because sometimes when I'm looking around, if I don't see it properly, I'll be mad at myself because I'm like, oh, I bought it from Amazon when it was there this whole time. So I'm going to say which ones I was recommended and which ones I just bought because it looked interesting. So the first one I have is this one, and it's called This Kiss Cruent. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's by Haley Hugan, I think that's how you pronounce the author's name. And this is the front and that's the back. This one was recommended to me. The person found it for me and he said that they didn't have the box set, but they had the first one, and I said that's fine because it's mostly the first one that I wanted, but I'm glad that I got this one. So when I'm finished with that, I'm just going to put it in the bag because it's easier for me. Okay. The next one I have is this one, and it's called The Place is Still Beautiful, and I don't want to try to pronounce how the whole thing, but I think it's Tian. I do not know, but this is the front and that's the back. And I mostly got this one because of the cover. I like the cover, but it does look interesting. And from the reviews that I've seen, it is a really good book, so I'm excited to read this one. Okay, this one I've heard about many times, but I was kind of half and half about getting it. But when I saw it was on buy one get one half price, I thought I have to get it. So this is called The Love Hypothesis. The Love Hypothesis. I do not know, but it's by Ali Hazelwood, and this one is very popular. I've heard about this many times, so I got it. So this is the front and that's the back. And I got another one by the author, which I'll show in a bit. Okay, this one I was recommended as well, and it's called Geek Girl by Haley Smell. It's by Holly Smell. Holly Mel. I don't know. But this book is called Geek Girl, and it's the front, that's the back. I was going to get the whole collection because they had the other ones, but it wasn't on sale, so I didn't get it. I just got this one, but I'm very excited to read this one. And most of the books I was looking for because it has, people say they have autistic characters in it, and I'm autistic myself, so I want to read more books with autistic characters in it. But yeah, that's why I got that one, because they said the character is autistic. This is another one by Ali, so these are by the same author. So this one's called Love on the Brain, and this is the front, and that's the back. Okay, this one's called The House in the Quarrel Sea, and it's by TJ, and it's the front and that's the back. This one was sadly not on sale, but I wanted to get it because I've heard that this book is really good, so that's why I definitely want to read it. Next I got this book, and it's called Trans Love, and it says an anthography of transgender and non-binary voices. So I was planning to give this to someone, but I think I'm just going to keep it to myself. But when there's this like whole section about like being queer and about acceptance and the what's it called, like being equal, so I got this. So I'm not trans myself, but I got it because I thought, why not? Because what I want to do is I want to try like other genres of books, because like, for example, I'm not really like sci-fi, it's not normally what I read. I'm like, my books, when I read books, I normally like to read romance because that's my favourite genre. Because my friend's like, oh, why do you like romance so much? And I'm like, because I like romance. And she's like, oh, they're all the same. They're like, you know, boy gets girl. Usually that's what they are. Like, I know that, but I like romance because, you know, it's like fantasy. It's like kind of like escape from reality. So that's why I like romance. But yeah, so that's what I got, and it looked interesting, so I thought, why not? And this is also one of the reasons why I got it, because it says, if you think you can never love a trans person or they have no right to love you, then prepare to be shaken. And this is from and this is a person called Christine Burns, an author and transgender activist. So that's kind of what got me into wanting to read it as well. So this one I was recommended. It came up on my recommended, and it looked really good. And it's called She Drives Me Crazy, and it's by Kelly Quindale. So this is the front, and that's the back. I'm very excited to read this. Next is called Queer Body and Power, and it says Finding Your Body Positivity, and it's by S.E. Dennis. And this one was in the same section that the trans love was in, so I thought, why not? It looked interesting, so I thought, why not? So that's the front, and that's the back. Okay, so next one I got is this one. It's called Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, and it's the front, and that's the back. So the reason why I got this one is because my friend was saying that her sister has read it, and she was saying to me that it has a sex scene in it, and my friend was like, oh, maybe I should try it, because my friend's sister was saying it's a good book, it just has a sex scene in it, so she was shocked. So I said, okay, I'll try it out. At first I wasn't going to try it, but I said, you know what, it has the buy one get one half price, so I'll try it out. And plus, I liked her dress, and she's supposed to be a figure skater. I'm like, oh, she's a figure skater, so I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'll try it out, because especially when I was younger, I used to be into figure skating. I still like it now, but I used to be into figure skating. I don't like ice skating myself, but like watching people do it, I was interested in that. And I liked a movie called Ice Princess. I liked that movie. So next is X's and O's, and it's by Amy Lee, and it's the front, and that's the back. And this one is another one that I was recommended to read, and a lot of people saying it's really good. And I was asking the lady, one of the workers, if she's seen it, and she said, oh, it's really good. She's read it before, and she says she double recommends it. So, and she was telling me that she goes on book TikTok, and we were talking about it, and she says she has an Instagram, and I was like, oh, is it private or public? And she said it's private. I was like, oh, okay. Because if it was public, I would have followed her, because I am getting into books, as I said. So it's called A Kind of Spirit, and it's by Ellie McNicol. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. So this is the front, and that's the back. At first, I didn't see it, because before I went to Stratford, I had the list of all the books I was looking for in my Amazon bucket list, so I already know which one I was looking for. And when I was looking for this one, I almost didn't see it, because on the picture it was pink, and on this one it's blue, but I said it doesn't really matter. As long as it's the right book, then it's fine. So that's what I got, that one. Okay. So now I'm going to start with this one. I have one more book that I got from there as well, but I'm going to show it later, because I want to show something else first. So we went to another shop, and when we were walking to Foyles, I was saying to my friend that there's a bookshop there, because when we were walking past, I could see the books through the window, and she was like, oh, we should go to another book. We should go to this bookshop. At first, I didn't know which one she was talking about, but when we went into the shop, I was like, oh, this is the one I was telling you that I saw books from the window. So we went into that one, and I bought these books because I didn't want to buy too much books. I didn't want to spend too much money on the first ones, because if I bought these ones as well, it would have been way more money. So I didn't want to spend too much, because my mum was saying, oh, why are you going to Stratford? And it's like, because it's mostly for the day out, and because I haven't been for a while. She's like, oh, you're not planning to spend, like, buy a lot of things, or you? I said, no, I'm not planning to buy a lot of things. I did buy a lot, but compared to what I bought in the past, it's not a lot. Because normally I go Primark, but I said I'm not going to go Primark, because I don't really want any clothes, because I got clothes from Christmas, so I'm like, I don't really need clothes. So yeah, I didn't go Primark on that, but I just mostly went to the bookshop and to eat and to entertainment and mankind. But yeah, the first one I got is this one, and it's called Legend Born, and it's by Tracy, I think it's Dion, and this is the front, and that's the back. I'm pretty sure Amanda, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, I think Amanda's read this book, so that's what got me into wanting to read it. And I also got the second one. Let me show the second one. Okay, so this is the second one, and it's called Blood Marked by the same author, and that's the front, and that's the back. Next, I got Set on You, so this is the front, and that's the back. And this is by Amy. I don't know what her name is. Amy Lee. Oh, there's another author. Oh, so I think these are by the same author. Okay, so this is called Set on You. So this is the front, and that's the back. Okay. Next is this one. It's called Mr. Wrong Number, and it's by Lynn. Okay. Lynn Painter. That's okay. So that's the front and that's the back. So all of these ones that I'm showing you, none of them I got recommended. So this is another one I got from Ali, and it's called Loaf something? I don't know. But let me take this off actually. Oh, Loaf to Love You. So this is the front, and that's the back, and this is by the same author of the Love Hypothesis. I don't know, from that one, it's just the same author. Okay. Next is Dating Dr. Deal. So that's the front and that's the back. I mostly got it because of the cover. Like, it looked interesting to me. So there we go. Next is Losing Hope by Colin Hoover. So that's the front, that's the back. I mostly got it because I liked the back. It says, what does it say? Sometimes in life, in order to move forward, you must face the past. So that's why I got it. And I like her books. I didn't realise how much books she has, because I'm like, wow, she has a lot. And I have other ones that I need to read, but I got this one mostly because of that. But this one I've heard about, and I was going to get it in the other shop, but because it wasn't on sale, I didn't get it. But it's called The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and it's by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think that's pronounce it. So that's the front, that's the back. When I saw it on the shelf, I'm like, oh, I've heard about this one, but because it wasn't in the sale, I didn't get it from the other shop. But when I saw it in this shop, I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. So that's all the books I'm going to show for now. I have 2 more books here, which are these 2, but I'm going to explain about them later. So now I'm going to go into the Funko Pops. So I got some in this bag and some on the table in front of me. So we went into Mankind and the Entertainment Shop. So originally I wanted to go to Forbidden Planet. My plan was to go to Forbidden Planet one day with my friend, and then Oxford Street another day with my friend. But because on that day that we were going to go to Forbidden Planet, I just decided that I just wanted to mostly chill. So as a video, we'll just go Oxford Street instead and leave the Forbidden Planet for another day, because I went Forbidden Planet not that long ago, and I haven't been to Oxford Street in about like 7 months. So I was like, I want to go to Oxford Street more. So that's what we did. So we went in. I was mostly going Funko Pop wise. I was mostly going for Spider-Man No Way Home, because I said to myself, I could get it online, but let me wait until I go Forbidden Planet first and see. So these are the Funko Pops that I got. So I'm going to start with the entertainment store first, and then I'll go into Mankind. So the first one I got is this one. So this is Spider-Man wearing the, what's it called? The black and gold suit. So that's the front and that's the back, and this is number 173. So the next one I got is this one, and this is MJ, and this is the front, and that's the back, and this is 1161. So there you go. And the last one I got is this one, and this is Avenger 4, and this is from Thor Love and Thunder, and this is 185. So that's the front, and that's the back. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to Mankind. So I got Green Goblin from No Way Home, and this is the front, that's the back. This is number 1165. If I'm saying this numbers wrong, then I apologise, guys. Numbers is not my biggest expertise. But next I got Electro from No Way Home. So this is the front, and that's the back. And this is number 1164. Okay, I'm gonna just take that one. Next I got Doctor Strange from No Way Home. So this is number 1062. This is Doc Ock from No Way Home, and this is 1163, and this is the front, and that's the back. Okay, so we ended up going into the entertainment store twice, because when we sat down to eat, my friend was telling me about, she was looking at my stuff, and she saw that I got Doc Ock, and she's like, oh, she was saying to me, oh, why didn't you tell me you got Doc Ock? And I said, you knew, because basically I got my stuff first, because I already knew what Funko Pops I wanted, which I'm actually proud of myself, because I stick to mostly No Way Home ones, apart from the other two, but I mostly got No Way Home ones. So she said to me, oh, and she's like to me that she's like, oh, because Doc Ock is for her favourite. And I'm like, I know you like Doc Ock, but I didn't know you wanted it on Funko Pop, because from what she told me, the only Funko Pop she still wanted to get was Stan Lee. So I didn't know that she wanted Hulk. So I said to her that we can go back and get it, because we still had time until my dad was going to collect me, because I told him that we were going to eat a bit and then we'll go on a bit more and then we'll be ready to go. So we still had like another 45 minutes to an hour until he was going to pick us up. So we went back and I picked up these two. So I picked up this one. So this is the Amazing Spider-Man from No Way Home. So this is the Andrew Garfield one. So that's the front, and that's the back. I was looking for the Toby one, but they didn't have him. They just had the Tom one and the Andrew Garfield one. There's a free pack you can get, but I don't want to get them as a free, I want to get them singular. And the last one I got is this one. At first I was saying to my friend, I don't remember if I have this one, because I have another version of this character, but I don't remember if I got this one. So I said to my friend, if I do have it, then I'll give her the other one and I'll keep this one. And I looked through my history and I couldn't find her, so I'm pretty sure I don't have her already. But it's 11 from Stranger Things, so this is the front and that's the back, and this is 1,238. So the other one that I'm pretty sure I have is the one where she's holding the project. So yeah, so that's it. So I have one more thing to show, then I'm done, and it's the one in this bag. So this is another reason why I wanted to do this video as soon as possible. So we were walking to go and get something to eat, and I said to them, we were walking to this donut shop, and basically I think it's called Custard and Cookies and Creams. I don't remember what the shop is called, but I was saying, because there was a time that my friend went, and I was asking her if she could get it for me, but I was away, and she was like to me, oh, but if you eat the donuts, you have to eat them like as soon, like the day after, or they will go bad. And I was like, okay, then when I go to Stratford, or if I go to Morrison, because usually in Morrison they have it, then I'll get myself for myself, because I tried it before, like maybe once, and my friend was telling me there's another donut stand when you go a bit down, and she said she tried it before and she likes it, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll go to that one. So we went to that one, and there was 2 people in front of us in the queue, and my friend said to me that she wants to go to another shop, and I said, oh, do you want to go to it now because I'm waiting for these two people to finish, or do you want to go when I go back in Floyd's, which is the bookshop, because I wanted to see if they had this book. So I'm like, oh, I want to look now, because if they do have it and then I bought it on Amazon, and next time I come, I would be really upset. So like, let me just check one more time, because sometimes when I'm looking, because even though we were in that shop for a long time, there is a lot of books, so I might have mixed it. So like, let me just look one more time. And then she's like, I hope she'll go now. So I got these donuts. So I'm going to show you. So basically, on her stand, on the sign it says you can get either 3 donuts or you can get 6 donuts. And I said, at first I was going to get 6 donuts for myself and then 3 donuts for my friend, because I thought I'll get her donuts as well as like a thank you and appreciation. But then when I was going to check out, just before I went to pay, I saw that she had another stand that said you can get 3 donuts, 6 donuts, or 12 donuts. So I said I'll get 12 donuts. And when she was explaining to me that it's 6, but 1 in 1 box and 2 in 1 box. So I said, okay, then I'll do that. So we were working out the maths on how we could. We were working on the maths on how to do it, how to make the like 3 custards, for example. I think it was like 5 custards, 4. I think it was 5 custards, 4 jam, and then 3 Nutella. So we were working out how to make it 6 between 12, and for my friend I got 1 of each, so 1 Nutella, 1 jam, and 1 custard. So the other 6 of this one, I gave it to my friend to tell her to give it to her sister, because her sister hasn't been well, she's been down. So I said, maybe this will make her feel better. And if there's one that she doesn't like, so for example, if she doesn't like the custard one, you can give it to your grandma, because it's her grandma's birthday's coming up, or it would have gone by the time I uploaded this video, so like you can give it to your grandma for her birthday, or you can give one to your mum. So this is it. So it's mixed up. So you might be able to see what it is. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to film this video now, because I don't want to go off. So as you can probably see, this is one of the jam ones. This smells like custard to me, and I'm trying to see if this is one. That's jam. That's jam again. I think this is Nutella. Okay, so no. She didn't have any paper receipts, so she said that on the option when you pay it, so you can do email, text, or another option, which I forgot what the third one was. So I said to text it. So I think it was around £26.99 for 3 boxes. But yeah, I'm very excited to try it. Actually, I'm gonna try one now, guys, because now that I've done this video, I can eat it. Let me try this one. Try Nutella inside a donut, and if I have, I don't remember it. So I said I want to try Nutella, and I like jam, and I like custard as well, but I'm not really in a donut. I like custard and cake, but yeah. I showed the donuts, which was very yummy, the one I just tasted now. I'm going to show the 2 books that I went back and ended up buying. There's other books that I was looking for, but he said that they didn't have it. So a lot of them, they had it, like 1 more, but somebody took it. So yeah, so the first one I got is this one, and it's called Hannes and Isa's Guide to Fake Dating. And so that's the front and that's the back. This was one of the ones that I've been looking for, because people say it's really good. And the next one is this one, and it's called Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry, and it's by Joya Goffney. So this is the front and that's the back. And I have the first one, I just haven't read it yet, so I want to get the second one as well because people say this one's really good. So, okay guys, so that's all the stuff I have. Now I'm going to show the, now I'm going to say the list of the other ones that I was planning to get but I didn't get. So 1 second. So the first one I was looking for that they didn't have is this one, and it's called Proud of Me, and it's by Sarah Higglehart. So that's what it looks like, and then there's some pages, and then that's the back. And this is another one that I was looking for, and the guy was saying to me that it looks like it's from like most American shops, and it's this one which says "But You Don't Look Autistic at All," and it's by Bianca Probst, I think that's how you pronounce the surname. And another one I want, which I thought, this one, and it's called "This Is How You Fall in Love," and it's by Anika Hostin, and I think that's this one I actually forgot to ask. This one is another one that a lot of people say is really good, and it's called "The Reason Why I Jumped." No, it's called "The Reason I Jumped," and it's basically, the reason why I want it is because it's a story by a boy who's 5 years old, or was 5 years old, and it's his version, it's his story about being autistic. So from a 5-year-old child. So that's why I wanted to read it, because I thought it would be interesting, and a lot of people say it's really good. This is another one I wanted, but sadly they do not have, and it's called "Last Night at the Telegram Club," and it's by Million Wu, and they sadly did not have it. But these ones I am planning to buy on Amazon, just not now. But yeah, those are the most. Oh, this is another one that is called Queens of Geek, and this one I actually forgot about because it was in my bucket, but then I think I took it out by accident, so I forgot about it. And this one, I saw my friend looking at it, but she said it, from what she'd read, it had a lot of like trigger and stuff, and she said, oh, she's not going to get it. So from what she was saying to me, it looked interesting, but the reason why I was hesitated about it is because it looked very big, and I don't really like big books because I like them to be small-ish. But yeah, I wanna get it, and it looks like it's a collection. You can get a collection, but I'm mostly interested in the first one. But it's called Girl in Pieces, and it's by Kathleen Glasgow. So that's what it looks like. That's the end of the video. I had a really fun time going to Stratford again. It's been a while since I've been to Stratford, but I'm glad that I got to go and I got to get some things. I did buy a lot of books, but compared to what I normally get, I didn't buy that much stuff because I normally get a lot of clothes and way more Funko Pops than I did. And I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to go and relax now and enjoy the rest of my day. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please go and check please go and check out Niall's song Heaven. And I got the news about his new album coming out June 6th or June 9th. I think it's June 9th. I'm very excited. And yeah, we got Chloe's album coming out, which I'm also very excited about. You got All Time Low's album coming out. There's a lot of music coming out. Very excited. So keep an eye on that, because I am planning to do some more album reviews. I haven't done as much album reviews as I used to do, and I'm sorry about that, guys. But for me, with albums, I prefer to do the ones that I really enjoy. Like there's some albums that I listen to. Like for example, the Lee one, like I think it's called Faith in the Future. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. That one I don't plan to do a review on it because I didn't like it, but I just prefer rules, so I don't think I'm going to do a review on it. But we'll see. With me, you never know. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss when I post. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Bye.